All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming up for you guys in the month of August. Please make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment, follow, whatever it is you can do to push the algorithm and make Facebook show my video more or YouTube. All right. So we are in Leo season, which means the reading is going to be extra as fuck. Deal with it. All right. Let's see. What's coming up for Sagittarius in the month of August? What's coming up for Sagittarius? We've got the Moon card. Sagittarius. 5 of Cups. Daughter of Cups. Sagittarius. 6 of Cups. Seven of Cups. Damn. Daughter of Pentacles. A lot of cups. Really emotional month, Sag. Temperance. 10 of Wands. And 8 of Swords. With the overall energy. Okay. 5 of Wands. All right. All right. Let's take that as the overall energy. And then I'm also going to bring in some additional Oracle. So let's see. What's the advice from Oracle cards? We've got the Cobra. Okay, Sag. We've got the Deer, the Whale, and the Stingray. Overall energy, the Bee. All right, all right. So let's trying to figure out why this is all. Let's straighten these out. Let's see what is going on with Sag. So I feel like just off the cards we're getting, you guys are going to have a pretty fucking emotional month. I mean, that's not bad. It's just, it may feel a little intense for you. But yeah, this is not, it's not a bad thing exactly. Let's look at the overall energies, the Bee and the 5 of Wands. So the Bee is a reminder that it's good to be busy. It's a good thing to build. It's a good thing to create. It's a good thing to have structure. However, it's also a good thing to rest. Give yourself a break, Sag. Take a vacation. Take a few days off. Even if it's just a break during work. With the 5 of Wands, I feel like one of the reasons that you're pushing yourself so hard to work is because you may be dealing with this 5 of Wands. You're dealing with some internal struggle, some type of internal clash between maybe what you want and what you're actually going for. And when we're looking at the energy here, we start off with the Moon card, 5 of Cups, Daughter of Cups. I am seeing a little bit of confusion on your part. Maybe if this is a romantic reading, I do feel like maybe you are what's the right word? You're really in this energy of regret, remorse. I feel like you're sitting there thinking, what did I do wrong? What could I have done better? I do want to say, though, with the Daughter of Cups, you may be coming at this a little too simply. It's almost like you think that you are in control when you're not. You can be, but you're not currently. And I'm saying that because the Moon card is when we are in the least control. We're coming from a place of our subconscious. So what we are actually manifesting, what we are creating, can be what we don't want. But the 5 of Wands, you may be realizing that now. Go, what is it I do want? Why do I keep attracting the things I don't want? Maybe because your focus is on that. With the Five of Wands, it's usually the focus is on what has been lost, what we don't want, what we dislike. And we also have the Cobra and the Deer here. The Cobra is an energy of waiting. You see how it's just sitting there watching you? It's an energy of be still, be quiet, listen, learn. So if you are going to be going over your past relationships and moaning and bemoaning your fate, then at least use that experience to teach you something with the Cobra. Learn from your mistakes so that you don't repeat them. But also, with the Deer card, show yourself some compassion. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Accept that you're not perfect, and neither will your partners be. And it's okay for things to fall apart. It doesn't mean the end of the world. It doesn't mean that they're a shitty person or you're a shitty person. It just means that it just wasn't meant to work. With the Six of Cups, I do think that there are moments where you really struggle to understand how somebody can be your soulmate and at the same time not be for you. That's where this Moon card and Seven of Cups, that's where the confusion is coming from. Like, well, they felt like they were my soulmate. Yeah, they are. That doesn't necessarily mean they're your life partner. A soulmate is somebody that you have made a promise, a contract with, that in this lifetime you will meet, and they will either teach you something or bless you with something. A soulmate can be all sorts of different people in your life. A sibling, a boss, a coworker, a friend, mother, father. We have all sorts of soulmates. The people we feel really connected to are going to be our soulmates. That does not necessarily mean that person is meant to stay in your life forever. They're meant to play a role. And that's really where you're getting stuck at. So with this Daughter of Pentacles, you may be coming from this place of, I don't want to make you feel like you're not doing a good job, because I think you are. You're working on trying to understand this, but you're still coming from a place of like a young mentality, because we have the Daughter of Cups. Sorry, Daughter of Cups and Daughter of Pentacles. So you're coming at it from a very young point of view, a very immature point of view. So with the Whale and the Stingray here, this is a reminder that the experiences we go through are meant to challenge us, are meant to help us grow, are meant to help us heal. And with the Stingray, I think a big part of your challenge is on learning to be yourself by yourself. The Stingray is basically telling us to grow a backbone. Learn to be happy with who you are without waiting for other people's validation. Learn to love yourself. Learn to make decisions for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Learn to live for you before you live for other people. So we do have the Temperance card here, which is basically the Sag card, right? But it's about blending the different parts of yourself into something better, into something new. So especially with this being, it looks like the is this a crane or a heron? Whatever. The tears, it looks like tears falling from this bird, right? So I do think that you may be processing pain, the Five of Cups. You may be processing pain, you may be processing past trauma, but this is helping you grow. This is not to your detriment, okay? It's helping you evolve and heal and move into a better place. With the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords, I do think there are times where it feels really hard. It feels really oppressive. It feels like a weight that's on your back, having to do this work. Like literally, Sag, I can feel while I'm doing this reading, I'm feeling the weight. Like ever since I started the reading or tapping into your energy, I feel really tired. I feel like my eyes just went to close. That's what it feels like, which is weird. So with this Eight of Swords, I do feel like you're going to be in a very You may be even a little introverted this month, which is unusual for Sag, right? Let's just be honest. Sag is not known for being an introvert. So I do think that this is a very transformational period for you, which is, represented here. But it's not a bad thing. And with the Five of Wands, it's almost like you feel you want to rise to this challenge. You want to conquer this, and that does require work. Let's use the baby rider waite to get some more clarity, okay? Let's clarify this Five of Wands. Queen of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm just getting the one at the top because that's too many. And the Devil. Seven of Wands. So I do think, hold on, let me drink some water because you guys are making me sleepy. I do think that you're really fighting off a lot of ego is really what it feels like. You're pushing it back. You don't want to make decisions off of that anymore. You're stepping into a place of clarity, a lot more logic. And the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, which, lo and behold, is the planet that rules Sag, right? So I do think that you're learning because Jupiter is a teacher. Yes, he brings abundance. He brings a lot. Wherever he's at, he brings a lot of energy, right? But he's also a teacher. And I think that you're stepping into this understanding of like, oh, so that's why I was caught up in toxic situations. Oh, so that's why I made that decision. Oh, that's why, it's like understanding is dawning on you. Clarity is dawning on you. And that itself may bring some conflict with the Five of Wands, right? You may be like, wait, why, what about this? And what about that? Like you start really questioning a lot of things, but not in a bad way. It's more like you really want to understand the concept of why things were working the way that they were. Let's look at this moon card. Clarify the moon card for Sag. We've got the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Wow, with the Tower. Okay. So you may have been dealing with a romantic relationship that fell apart with the Tower. I think part of the confusion, which is the moon, right, is that everything felt like it was fine with the Four of Wands. Everything felt like it was established, it was solid, and then bam. You start realizing only one of you was really focused on the future. Only one of you was really looking towards long term. It almost feels like a relationship that was a flash in the pan. It started quick and it ended quick. You know what they say, Sag, easy come, easy go. It did shock you though with the Tower. You really thought this was the one. Which is probably with the Five of Cups where all this disappointment is coming from. Let's clarify that. Clarify Five of Cups for Sag. Okay. How many are these? I'm only going to take one. That's 5 cards. Clarify. Well, there we go. Clarify Five of Cups. I swear. Now I need to take the ones I saw. And there's the Tower again. Damn. So, you're grieving the fact that this fell apart. You're really hurt with this Three of Swords. It really, really got to you. And so you're kind of fighting off any other connection because you're like, I'm not ready. It hurts too much. But at some point, I think you are going to be ready because the Knight of Swords is here. It's almost like you're rushing to heal. You want to move past this quick. I got news for you, Sag. Healing is not something you can rush, okay? Let's look at this Daughter of Cups. Reprogramming yourself takes time. That's just how things are. Daughter of Cups. We've got the Five of Wands. King of Pentacles. Queen of Wands and Knight of Cups. With the Justice card. So part of this conflict could be the fact that you've got options, right? You're kind of weighing out your options. But with the Daughter of Cups, I don't feel like you're fully healed yet. You're kind of already moving on. And the Justice card is like, I don't know you want to do that. It feels like a warning. I don't know if you want to do that. Because if you're not ready, Sag, and you're already moving into new connections, you're going to take the previous baggage into the new connection because you didn't give yourself time to process it. You didn't give yourself time to work through it. So I do think that maybe these people you're choosing between could be somebody who's well off financially, stable, but maybe a little boring. And then there's another one that may be younger. They're very romantic, very passionate, but they're not very realistic. So I do think, again, you're going to be manifesting things that you don't really want, but because you're moving forward faster than you should, really. You're not ready. Let's look at the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, clarify for Sag. Got the High Priestess. Seven of Swords. Four of Swords and the Judgment card. What's interesting about this is with the Judgment card, I think that you're feeling divinely led to address these issues. Like you feel a call. You could even be dreaming about it. You could be like it just permeates your thoughts now. Moving forward, everything you do is being touched by healing. And look at this. Your intuition is already telling you. Your intuition is warning you. With the Seven of Swords, you may not want to listen, though. You're kind of like covering your ears. I don't know. Then you're covering your eyes. I can't see the warning signs. I don't see the red flags. With this Four of Swords, though, it's unavoidable. It's almost like, you know how they say nobody escapes death, right? Well, death is also another symbol for change. Nobody can escape change. Nobody can escape transformation. You're trying to, but you can't. And you know that. With the High Priestess, you know that. You're about to get hit with some big-ass change. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Eight of Wands, the Empress. Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords, and Three of Cups with the Justice card again. So I do think that a lot of what's happening right now is in your karmic contract. You're moving towards, and very quickly, self-love. With the Empress here, you're stepping into the space where you're starting to understand, do I really love myself? Do I appreciate myself? Do I take care of myself? With the Ten of Wands, you may be realizing that you don't. And that starts weighing on you like, damn, I really thought I was doing a good job. But with the Eight of Swords, you are in a place right now to free yourself. You're in a place where you can either make a celebration out of this or make this a coping thing. Like you can do just enough to cope with what you're going through, or you can actually push through and do the actual healing. It's up to you. The universe will give you all the tools you need, Sag. The thing is, you can't run away from this. Even if you don't do the work, you're going to be put in this loop. You're going to keep coming back to this over and over until you're ready. So if I were you, I would just do it. Get it over with. Let's clarify this Daughter of Pentacles. We get the Fool, Sun card, Three of Pentacles, and the Lovers with the Nine of Swords. So I do think that this learning experience, because the page, because that's what it is, right? It's the Page of Pentacles, Daughter of Pentacles. This is a learning experience. What you're learning is that you overthink. You're an anxious little thing. You create these imaginary scenarios in your head. And the thing about these scenarios is that if they start taking over your mind, you will manifest them. And this is something that you're really starting to understand. Like, okay, so I've just got to have faith, right? I've got to have faith with the Fool card here and the Sun card. I've got to have faith and optimism that things are going to be okay, which is ironic because Sag is one of the most optimistic signs I know. But it's almost like you're realizing your optimism is very forced. It's fake. It's not authentic. Like you have that mentality of like hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. So that's not really hoping for the best then. When you prepare for the worst, you're manifesting the worst. When you truly expect the best, you don't need to prepare for the worst. And this is something you're starting to realize right now. Because then you're like, oh, so that's why I keep attracting these dumbass motherfuckers. Yes, Sag. Yes, that's why. Let's clarify this Temperance card. Clarify Temperance for Sag. We've got Page of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, wow, Five of Pentacles, and the Magician. So Sag, with the Magician here, you're finally realizing just how much power you have. You create your reality. You're starting to accept that now. You create the world you want to live in. So where are you creating from? Where is your power of creation coming from? Page of Pentacles is like, you need to learn. You need to make sure it's not coming from a place of, oh, well, this is the trauma I went through, so this is what I keep creating because this feels like home. Five of Pentacles. Are you creating from a place of lack? Are you creating from a place of low self-esteem, low self-love? If this is what you're creating from, then this is why you struggle with a lot of different issues. And you're realizing, okay, I can fix this though. I'm a powerful person. This is not going to control me. I will control my reality. It does, with the Ten of Wands, come with a lot of responsibility. Let's clarify that Ten of Wands. So we've got the Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups, I do see you stepping into this energy of like, okay, all right, let's try this. Let's put myself out there. Let's examine how I'm doing things. Let's examine how I'm approaching things. It's like you're getting excited with this Ace of Wands. You're getting excited to try different options, but coming towards these options from a place of I love me. I love me. I love who I am. I love what I bring to the table. I love the energy I express. It's very much an energy of being happy, being who you are, and that will bring in the correct connections for you. Whether it doesn't always have to be romantic. It can even be friendship. It can be business. It can be creativity. Whatever it is, you're coming at it from a much healthier place. Let's examine this Eight of Swords. We've got the Chariot, Page of Swords, the Hierophant, Four of Pentacles, and the Tower. Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles, I do think that you're stepping into this energy of like, I'm going to stop giving my energy where it's not appreciated, where there's no reciprocation. I do think with the Eight of Swords, you're really going to be breaking free from a lot of different things. You're going to be stepping away from whatever is not helping you grow. Like you're accepting that you're in a place of growth and you're protecting it now. You're protecting your growth, which is amazing, Sag. I do see you being a lot more focused with this Chariot card, being a lot more driven, thinking things from a very, thinking from outside the box, thinking in unusual ways, creative ways. With the Hierophant, this could be commitment, but I do see you being resistant towards it. Not because you don't want the commitment, but because you're in this place of like, hold on, now that I'm happy being me, I don't feel like I need a partner. And I feel like this realization is really going to hit you at some point during this month. You're like, I don't want to force myself to be in a partnership unless it's truly beneficial. Six of Pentacles, unless it's truly beneficial to me. Otherwise, I'm happy. I don't need to sign any contract to be happy. I'm happy being me. So, Sag, that I don't even know where to how to put this. It's like your Jupiter is an overdrive. You're really stepping into this energy of I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. I know how much energy I'm contributing to this. You're really learning how to put your Sagittarius energy in overdrive, but in the highest vibration. I don't even know how to express it. You're just going through a lot of healing, a lot of growth. So congratulations. What I do want to say is you may feel like not a lot is happening during this month, and that's okay because the change is internal. It's not external. When the change is adjusted inside of you, then it will reflect in your outside world. And this is what you're understanding. If you want to change your external world, which is your job, friends, relationships, finances, then the internal changes need to happen first, okay? So just because you don't see things happening on the outside doesn't mean things are not happening. It's happening internally. It's happening in your subconscious, psychologically, and that's okay. Let that happen because then you'll see it in the outside world, okay? All right, Sag, I can't talk today. I'm going to end the reading here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, react, do what you can to get my video out there and show appreciation for the time and energy I have invested. All right, I will let you go and see you guys later.